What's up, guys? I'm in this hot baked ass sun, but you clicked on this video for a different reason. You clicked on this video because you feel like a disappointment right now. You feel like you've been disappointing everybody around you. Let that plane go by. You feel like you disappointed your parents, your coaches, your teachers. So everybody around you, you feel like you're disappointing them. You go to class, you feel like your teachers are disappointed at you, your coaches, your family, your parents, but really, that is the art of trying to reach your full potential and failing. That is the art of failing, really. The art of failing is where it makes you feel like a disappointment, where you feel like a failure, where you never got to be your best athlete while in high school. You never got to be the best in that current moment. And always remember that disappointment is only temporary, bro. Where the only disappointment that really affects, the biggest disappointment, is disappointing ourselves. While I'm in high school and about to graduate, I realized my biggest disappointment was in myself. It was never about I disappointed myself in front of that girl. Oh, I disappointed myself with that teacher. I can care less about that teacher or that coach or that person. But the biggest disappointment that really affected me was myself, where I couldn't reach my full potential. But you have to understand that everybody has faces life, bro. This is our one-time life thing. Like, do you think your parents never disappointed themselves? Do you think the person next to you never disappointed themselves? Like, you have to understand, everybody's experienced life for the first time. And we're still all trying to work and show up to be our very best. But that's what life is about. It's not about being the best. It's not about having the best things go for us, being the best we could possibly be all the time. It's about these trials, about these effects. So if you feel like a disappointment right now, bro, you have to understand that it's temporary, bro. And it's also, it means you know you have such a high potential. You know there's a potential out there that nobody else could be. But you don't even know what you're looking at because you know you have such a high potential. You're gonna look so much better. You're gonna speak better. You're gonna have more tone to you. Your presence is gonna be known by anybody. You're gonna be so undeniable. You'll cook every person out there. But the truth is, do we stay a disappointment to ourselves, or do we start reaching our full potential? And to reach our full potential, we must do stuff that we've never done before. You must cut out things that you've never done before. Wow, like, think about it. If you were a disappointment in high school, always remember, high school's gonna end. If you were a disappointment in college, remember, college is gonna end. If you were a disappointment in your teenage years are gonna end. Death is the only thing in this life that is fact. Nothing else is fact besides death. So we gotta stop looking. You gotta start looking at this like you're not a disappointment. Maybe during high school you were a disappointment. You disappointed your coaches, your teachers. But in college, am I gonna disappoint? No. I'm gonna be my full potential. And that's the same for y'all. If y'all are 20s, if y'all are entering high school, you might have been a disappointment, but not anymore. You're going to try every day, show up to reach that full potential. Because that's what it really means. This is what that life really means. Everything is about to level up, you know. I feel like a disappointment when I'm still on my chapter 1 of my life. Make that make sense? Like, I just gotta understand that I have this such high potential, this high seeking that I want to reach. And every time I don't feel like I reached it, or I can't show it to somebody, it's like, damn, I disappointed myself. But truth is, we gotta show up every day, come back at it, and do it. Because if you want to reach your full potential, that's what it takes. It must make you feel like a disappointment. It must be hard. It must be trials. But once you get there, it's gonna be undeniable. Stay blessed.